Hello, welcome. It's another Monday. My name is Natha Campanella. I translate what is happening astrologically for you every Monday so that you can use what you hear to navigate your emotional wellness. It's important these days. So we're talking about the week of June 15th through the 21st. We have another big week. Yay. We have another eclipse. This is the second in our summer of 2020 eclipse season, eclipses. This is a new moon. It's going to be taking place in the sign of Cancer at 0 degrees of Cancer. So we have a lot of Cancerian energy this week. And I want to tell you that I have an eclipse course that is available. You can find it in my bio. That is very informative and can really give you some good information about what the eclipses, we have 3 of them this summer, what they mean and how they will feel to you personally and how to really make the most of them. Because eclipse is such wild card energy. It brings these sudden, swift changes, and it's good to be prepared. It's good to have an idea of what it is that you're wanting to change in your life and how to make the most of it. So you can find that in my bio. So I also want to talk about just Cancer as an archetype, because the sun is moving into Cancer this week on the 20th. We have the new moon eclipse on the 21st, and we also have Mercury going retrograde on the 18th in the sign of Cancer. So suddenly we are swept through with Cancer archetype. So here's what Cancer looks like, and we all have Cancer in our chart. It is the archetype of emotions. It wants us to, it propels us to tend and nourish and nurture and mother those around us. We want to show up and make sure that everybody has their needs met. So we all have that aspect, some of us stronger than others, but it's all there for us. We all want to have people tend to us in that way too. We want to feel like our emotions are validated. We want to feel like we are safe, we are secure, we have a soft place to land, and that the people around us see us and they have empathy for us and they validate us. Okay, so when that is not happening, when we feel like we're overgiving, we're bending over backwards to make sure everybody has their needs met, it's not being reciprocated, it's not being appreciated, then we get mad. So Cancer, angry Cancer, looks cold and withdrawing, withholding, rejecting, moody. So we are going to have the opportunity really for the whole month, but especially this week as we have this kickoff into this Cancerian energy of really looking at those places where we overgive and then we get pissy because people don't appreciate it. With the Mercury retrograde, this is an opportunity to go back and look at the way that we've been communicating about our needs, about our wants, the way that we have maybe not been asking for what we need. We've not been asking for reciprocation. Maybe we have been avoiding conversations, or we have been sitting with our arms crossed in the corner in pain, being resentful, instead of approaching somebody and saying, look, I need more from you, or I need a change from you. So that's going to be Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde always asks us to go back and look at the way that we've been communicating and then repair, revise, redo. I will be offering a free Mercury retrograde class. I'm going to announce that later this week, so look for that. Now, we also have some Mars action. Mars is making some, thank goodness, harmonious connections to Pluto and to Jupiter this week. And anytime that Mars is making harmonious connections, it is an invitation for us to get self-reliant and to use discipline and really go for the changes that we want to see in positive, efficient ways. Remember, Mars is the warrior. Mars likes to go to war and make things happen. Mars can steamroll, Mars can demand, Mars can be pushy. And sometimes that serves us. But this week, it's going to serve you better if you are focusing on being tactful and diplomatic about what you want, okay? And then one more thing is that we have some North Node action. The sun is going to conjunct the North Node this week, and the new moon is also going to be conjunct the North Node. North Node in the sign of Gemini says we are aspiring to be better listeners. We are aspiring to sort through information and figure out what is true, what is real, what are the facts. And so that is an open invitation for us constantly right now, since it is hard to know what is factual and what is not. But remember that slowing down, looking into the details, the minutia, is where we're going to really find the value this week when it comes to the media, what we hear, what we know, and what we see. All right, have a happy new moon. I'll see you guys next week.